Can we hear them or what?
Yeah, they could hear. Yeah, both of us. Like, I'm pretty sure they could hear us when the music's off.
And we live.
No. Wait, live?
No, sorry.
I was like, don't
I really am.
Hey. Hold up. Somebody's mic is off.
No, everybody's mic's on.
I don't see.
Hello.
That's the media stream.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mind your business, boy.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. So, how's everybody's week been?
Man, fuck that shit, man. It's that shit talk, man. We gonna get to it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Talk, episode 34. Body's back in the building. Man Loco.
She came back.
Jay needs a
I'll be
dub.
back again and again.
She came back to us.
Unlike your dad.
Hey. This is how we're gonna start the episode.
He came back for being, not you.
Fuck, man. He did come back sometimes.
Did you get a bike?
You know what? We're gonna get into some of my trauma right away, because you talk about bikes, right?
Oh God.
You know, every single bike I've ever had in my life has been stolen.
That's fucked up.
Every single one.
Okay, I don't want to.
Do you even
Four bikes stolen. No, I don't even want one. I'm traumatized because somebody's gonna steal it.
I'm not trying to be like stereotypic, but you live in the projects.
Okay, so no, that's not okay. So two of them got stolen in the jacks. Okay, two of my bikes, they got stolen in the jacks. One of them, yeah. I mean, I should have known that. Yeah. Shame on me. But
you were definitely
one of them. Hold on, let me tell you how cold this world is to me with bikes. One of them, we're at football practice, right? And my homie Joel Rosas, rest in peace, Hollywood. We had our bikes chained together on like a little thing at San Pedro High, right? And I forgot where it was. I don't know if it was like on the side of the school, whatever. We're practicing, right? Tell me why they snapped the chain with some bow cutters, and his bike was newer than mine, by the way. His bike, we both had dynos, like we're, you know what I'm saying?
Dynos.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was a rich little kid. I don't know how, but you know, we'll talk about that another day. But anyway, so I had a dyno too.
Mama was grinding.
Hey. Nah. I was
the only one grinding in your family is you.
Hello. Hey,
for money.
Like a skateboard. But
like a skateboard.
No, look, they snapped the chain.
You're old, you're too old, so it's rollerblades.
Wow, short shorts too. But they snapped the chain, right? And his bike was newer than mine, and they stole just my bike and left his. Why is this funny to you guys? This shit is crazy.
Because it would.
Why? Why is it funny? I'm saying it would happen to you.
Wait, it's just something about.
There's just something about you that says,
rob me, steal my bike? No, nobody robbed me. They stole my bike.
There's just something about
man.
reason.
Rob is like, you have to be present to be robbed. I wasn't there each time.
Okay.
They just keep stealing my bike.
Why is everybody finding the keys to your things?
I felt like that was a direct shot.
Wait.
No pun intended.
Right, yeah. I felt like that was
crazy.
Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Okay, Marty. I was just, you came back. You came back to us. Don't be mean to me now.
Nobody else will get it.
Yeah, nobody will get that, but off the
set
camera.
yourself up.
Wow, she got you.
Wow.
Yeah.
He set himself
She got
up
you
for
early.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened.
Today.
Quick.
That's exactly what happened.
Quick. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's okay.
The gun was quicker.
Oh, Ruben.
Hey, shh. What the?
Oh, I can't breathe.
Who started it?
What the fuck?
I'm stopping.
Oh, yeah,
I promise. Okay.
Fucking sick of your guys' shit. You guys are laughing at my pain. It's crazy. And then you turn it into something else?
Hold on. Now it's pain? I thought it was.
Hey, what the what? Where are we going?
Aruba.
Wow.
All inclusive.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, talk takes over a little bit. The Adventures of Man Loco.
Wow.
Can we find the key?
It's not that hard.
She went too far.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's all I gotta say. From my bike to my keys, huh?
Okay, stop losing your shit.
Oh my god, bro! And you get your car towed like every 2 months. You got no.
Right.
Damn.
Life is all about choices, man. What the hell are you doing?
Did you see why the fuck I'm stressed out? Do y'all not see why I'm stressed out?
Like 3 times you called me in the morning saying my car.
You gotta give me a ride. That's crazy.
Oh god.
This is funny to you guys. This is, I like
Yes, it is.
It's funny because it's your neighbor's car. And you've been there.
Hey, we're not. Hold on. We're not gonna go there, bro. We're not gonna talk about this, okay? We're definitely not gonna talk about that. You're gonna fucking tick me. You're gonna chat my ass right now. You know how much money I didn't have to pay in these fucking toes? Yeah, you're gonna fucking chat my fucking ass.
You're gonna Oh wow.
Okay.
This is a good episode already.
Okay. You dick. I thought it would be you. It's her. This is crazy.
I'm repeating what you said.
Okay.
You said it.
I'm just here to
repeated it.
mediate.
I want to make sure he heard what you said.
Hey.
Add my extra jab to it.
Hey. All right.
Well,
Oh
my
my God,
extra
I'm-
jab to it is crazy. Oh, shit.
Fuck you guys.
This is
Okay.
great.
Fuck you guys.
Oh man.
So let's
So you had to walk home from Pedro High because they stole your bike?
No, I had to ride on his pegs. Pause.
Back to the mics. Okay, now we're done.
Yeah.
I got lost.
Okay, okay.
You had to ride the peg.
I had to ride right on the back of his bike. This is fucked up, man. This is fucked up. No, hold on. I gotta tell you the other time that I got my bike stolen. Okay,
God, there's
this is this is even
I'm
worse.
gonna stop buying you bikes.
This is
Hey, your mom's a real one that she kept buying you bikes.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't buying me. She couldn't afford the bike. You know what I was doing to get my bike?
Bikes. That's why.
Yeah,
Karma's a
exactly. Karma is a motherfucker. But look, so I was working. I think I was working at Cabrillo at this time. I was working at
That's
Cabrillo
a
Elementary.
far-ass no bike ride.
So I was working at Cabrillo Elementary, right? And at the time, badass luck. At the time, my car got towed. My car got towed. Yeah, my car got towed, but it was like, it was a little bucket, you know? So I was just like, man, fucking keep that shit. They wanted to charge me like more than what it costs. Like, I was like, man, you might as well keep that shit. So I was riding a bike to work, right? So I've been riding this bike to work all the time. I left it inside the school.
Another
Yeah,
stupid
yeah,
idea.
in the cafeteria.
The cafeteria man stole it.
Ah, fuck him up. I swear to God, if I see anybody on that bike, any one of my bikes, it's trauma. Like I'm fucking somebody up over my bike. They stole my bike, and it's crazy because
Bro, you're old as
They
shit.
let
That
me-
bike is gone.
yeah, oh yeah, that bike is gone.
Rusted.
So they stole my bike, and I thought I was cool because they let me off early that day. They were like, "Oh, you could go home early, time paid," and I was like, "I'm about to get on my bike, bro." Nah, bruh.
You had to walk all.
Sad ass walk all the way home. Sad ass walk all the way home.
That's crazy.
Hey, fuck whoever steals bikes, man. Fucking pieces
You
of
were
shit.
the one stealing the bikes, dick.
I wasn't. I don't steal.
He's like, just the one stealing.
I don't
my
steal.
bikes.
I didn't steal as a kid. I was doing bad things, but
So
No.
you didn't steal not one of those bikes.
no, I didn't steal not one of those bikes. I do not steal.
Liars and thieves are the two things I hate the most.
Can I tell you why I don't steal? True story.
Another traumatizing thing.
Yeah,
for man.
nah. So me and my homies, we had just like we were playing at Block Field. We won like a little tournament, and our coaches, of course, they're gangbangers because they're our coaches from the projects. So it's this dude Evil and Randy. I forgot what they called them. They were both from Rancho, but they're our baseball coaches anyway. So they wanted to take us to the mall and be nice and buy us some pizza. So our dumbasses, we decided to go to Copeland's. I don't know if you guys remember Copeland's in the Delamo Mall when it used to be Copeland's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or is it still Copeland's? No. Yeah. Anyway, so they took us to buy pizza and we're like, oh, we want to walk around. Because, we're young little boys. We thought we were going to see some hoes. But, we're 12 thinking we're going to do something we're not. So what do? Get into some bullshit. We walk into Copeland's and they had the 13s, the all black 13s. Okay. So I seen them and I'm like, oh man. And we gathered up as homies. They're like, all right, hey, we're all going to put some shoes on, put our old shoes in the boxes and we're going to dip. Our dumbasses didn't know that a group of kids just walking around the damn store is just super suspicious. So they're watching us. They're watching us the whole time. Stupid ass niggas. We were dumb. So they're watching us the whole time. We all put the shoes on, put our old shoes in the boxes. And then right when we walked out the door, all I hear is, hey, big ass security guard. I look back, slow motion. I see the homie Leo Garcia, my homie Leo. Shout out to Leo. Leo gets tackled by the fucking by the security guard, and there's other security guards running. So I seen that shit. I dipped. I was fast. I was gone. I'm running through Burlington Coke Factory because they were both connected. So I'm running through shit. Right when I get to the door to get outside, the cops were waiting. Yeah, they were just like, where are you going? They had us on camera the whole time with our stupid asses. Anyway, so they take us to the back room and they're telling us, you guys are idiots. We watched you the whole time. Look, and they kept on replaying how we were doing it. They kept on rewinding the shit, showing us that like you guys are dumb. They cuffed us, walked us through the whole mall. Yeah, cuffed. They walked four little kids through the mall to embarrass us, brought us back, and then they were calling everybody's mom, right? And I ain't gonna lie, one of the homies started crying. I'm not gonna put him on blast, but you know who you are. He started crying. I remember I was mad as fuck. This nigga's crying, bitch. Because I was thinking in my head the whole time, like, my mom's going to fuck me up. I'm not scared. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Like, yeah, take me to jail. Yeah, because I could hit them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if another kid is I could hit them back. My mom's going to fuck me up. So I'm thinking the whole time, I'm shaking there, the homie's crying. It's like, fuck, man, my mom's going to whoop my ass. And of course, I was the last one to get picked up because my mom didn't have a car. So she asked one of the neighbors to take her to come pick me up. So when she came to pick me up, of course, they made her sign some papers like, okay, if he's not going to go to jail, she's going to have to pay a fine, So my mom had to pay like a $500 fine and so I wouldn't go to jail. Anyway, so I get in the car and I'm thinking like, the whole time, like I'm like waiting for her, like, I'm like, hold on, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Like, we get in the car, she's quiet. I'm like, damn, like she's gonna turn around and like
it's worse when they're quiet.
Oh my god. So the whole time I'm spooked because I'm thinking she's just gonna get me in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's done it before. She didn't turn around and fuck me up when I was tripping in the car. But anyway, so we drive all the way home, right? And like I run like we had a little closet downstairs. I run and I close the door. And she was just like, that's not gonna do nothing. And I'm like, damn. So I'm just like, I'm crying behind the door. She goes upstairs. She was just like, you better come out of there before I really fuck you up. It's gonna be worse if you don't come out of there. So I'm like, fuck. So I get out and I'm shaking. My sisters are all like, I think they were like by the banister. Anyway, so she comes downstairs with a box, right? Some shoes. She opens the box and she was just like, are these the shoes that you were trying to steal? And I looked and they're the 13s. She had them on layaway for me. So she was paying them like, you know what I'm saying, monthly.
How big of a piece of shit did you feel?
Hold on. Let me tell you what she did after that. I would rather her whip my ass. She went outside and gave them away.
Oh, well, you know what?
You deserved it.
That. Yeah.
But on top of that, then I couldn't play baseball. Like my season was done, and we just won a ship, so we're gonna travel. You know what I'm saying? The coaches were coming, like they were knocking on my. She was like, "Fuck you! It's your guys' fault. You shouldn't have fucking took them to the mall." Because nobody's parents knew. But like back then, you had to call the house phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. So
Nobody answered.
so they would be knocking on the door. She'd be like, "Get the fuck off my doorstep. He's not playing baseball." So I'll just be like at the window watching them beg so I could play, just crying. I shouldn't have stole them shoes. Yeah, that's why I don't steal. She taught me a lesson.
My daughter stole. Oh wait.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, she got it from you.
Bring the mic closer.
She got it from you. It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Bring it
Stealing
down.
keychains.
Bring it down closer to her.
Closer, more.
Yeah.
Oops. You good? I don't know.
Can you hear?
No,
Or you just maybe sit up a little bit and talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, that's why I don't steal, man. You look like a little thief. What did you first start stealing? And when did you first start stealing? Oh,
Wait, you're just accusing him?
Oh,
of
he
being
looks like a little
thief?
thief. There's no doubt about it. He's a
Is
thief.
there a look to that?
Yeah, hell yeah, there is.
Oh.
You don't have it. That makes you a better thief.
It took a while because I always had money. I was working. I started working early.
So you weren't stealing as a kid when you were a broke little kid?
It happened later when we started drinking. It was just like I can't pay for that, so
Oh, so you started stealing liquor.
yeah.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
With your cousin.
Hold on, which one, man?
Rest in peace.
Letarian?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
man.
brother.
That's crazy.
But it was easy with him because everybody was scared of him.
So what would you guys do? Just walk in the store and debo the shit?
Pretty much.
So I could see this happening. Letarian just walking out with the bottle and the security guard's just like, I'm not about to fuck with this nigga. Or bottles. Yeah, however.
How much he could fit in his pockets.
And it's,
And let's
how old were you guys?
what, 16, 17? Yeah.
16, 17 years old, bullying for some liquor.
Bro, so back then we wore our jeans and we wore basketball shorts underneath.
Of course, yeah.
So how many pockets is that?
That's a lot of pockets.
And he filled every pocket. So that was like pretty much when I started. It was just like alcohol. The first time anything I've ever been a part of anything like that, I didn't even steal the motherfucking shit. I didn't even know what was happening. I was in the car, and
Oh, and they
they're
just
like,
came, hurry up.
They're like, here, cover the plates with this paper plate. And I was like, all right, for sure. Covered it, got in the car. Stupid nigga, high. Dumb. Not thinking that all of a sudden, here we go. Snake comes running out with 2 packs of beer, throws it in the car. Go! I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, y'all niggas is crazy for this one.
For just some beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, they were doing, like, they were deboing some beer all the time, bro. Firewood. Niggas was bad, bro.
No, the fuck you weren't stealing firewood.
Yeah, if we had to go.
Let's go do bonfire.
Yeah.
Grillo.
If we couldn't come up on the pallets at Numero Uno, it was just like, hey, we gotta steal some shit.
Coming up on the pallets at Numero Uno is crazy because they did used to have that shit
Yeah.
outside. You guys are fucking badass little kids, man.
But it was a good time, bro.
Badass little kids.
It made me respect not stealing from small businesses anymore. Just do it from the corporate businesses.
I do not encourage this. God.
Leave small businesses alone.
Yeah, stop stealing from small businesses. Go
Them ones that got corporations and unions.
rob the places that got insurance on their shit, man.
Motherfuckers be stealing shoes and shit from places that ain't got insurance. That's fucked up.
That's cold.
When they hit the consignment stores, bro, during COVID, I was just like, that's a fucked up eat.
Yeah,
Because of 95
dude was crying. He was crying on
Oh,
camera
when
when
they
they
hit-
robbed his shit.
When they
Because
hit Flight Club.
no, I'm not talking about Flight Club. I'm talking about the place right here on 6.
Oh yeah, bro. What?
Yeah, cuz was crying. That was like his life savings.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Bro.
that's fucked up.
when they hit Flight Club, bro, I was like, wow. But then I started seeing the gang of niggas in like off whites, and I was like, y'all
Yeah,
niggas is retarded.
yeah.
You guys is wearing this shit.
It was going down. I was working over there at the
Bro,
time
what?
when there was like they ended up hemming up some youngsters right in front of the store. They came in our store first when I was working at Flight Club, and they came in our store first, and I seen it too. I told the manager, I was like, hey, look, my friends were these guys. You know what I'm saying? I know which one. I know what they're doing.
Your friend.
Yeah,
You're the one that stole shoes.
no, I fucking got caught. I didn't even
you're
steal them.
horrible.
Fucking dumbass. I was
I've only known one friend to get away stealing shoes because that's a big try to steal, bro. Like,
yeah.
let's be real.
No, back then, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But you could back then you could really like put them on and
Hey,
then
you know
take
what's
off.
crazy? I know a couple niggas that would, you know, when we played at Peck Park Summer League, we'd be up at Peck Park all day, playing outside or in the pool, and then all of a sudden we got games at 4 or 5. I don't know how the hell we got through the summer doing that shit every 2-3 days, but I knew a couple niggas that would be like, "Fuck, I forgot my shoes." Go in their sandals into Ross, put a pair of T-Max on.
Oh, yeah,
leave
yeah.
The sandals there.
What,
Then
niggas-
walk out. I'll be
Niggas used to
like,
steal from Ross all the. That's why they only put one like a left shoe out there
Yeah.
now. Or what is
Bro, when they used to have the Tracy McGrady's in there
It's
for
horrible for normal people.
yeah, on everything.
Yeah.
That's why they lock up the liquor now.
bro.
Everything is locked
Everything
up.
Yeah, they-
Deodorant
yeah.
locked in,
Deodorant.
Like, I seen
At Ralph's, you gotta buy it.
Deodorant's
from a
locked
separate-
up now.
Bro,
Wait.
at Ralph's, you gotta buy it from a separate section. You can't leave that
Yeah,
section
there's a
unless you
whole-
pay for it.
I actually
Niggas
saw
didn't went
something-
crazy on deodorant.
I
Oh.
saw something posted on Instagram the other day, and it was a meme, but it wasn't a meme. Like, where there's a law that if you steal more than $900, then it's considered. That's when it's punishable, right? So the store said everything in the store is $900, and if you are a citizen who's abiding by the law and you pay at the register, we'll give you a discounted rate.
I like the sound of that.
So basically, anything you steal puts you in a position to where you'll be fined, or you go to the register and you pay, and we give you what it actually costs, and that your discount is whatever. I think that was a good.
Yeah, no, that's
solution.
a great idea. That's a great idea. I didn't even know you could do
Something
that.
like- I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
steal.
even a thing, but that was a sign. It was
Yeah.
a sign on a door, and somebody posted. I'm like, I love that. I
That's
think
awesome.
That's a great idea.
It's
Hold
awesome.
people accountable.
Teach people. I mean,
Little kids like you. You thief.
I stole beer.
You thief.
I'm glad it's
Both of you thieves. I'm not a thief. I got caught.
No,
I never stole no clothes.
I got caught too. And I wasn't even trying to steal.
Yeah,
I
never-
actually was just trying to show somebody
only-
something. There's a
Did
difference.
you
never
not
been caught.
pay for something and step outside the door?
Oh.
There was no door.
All the time.
Oh,
It's one of no.
so you just walked out.
She walked out the window.
You guys know at Magic Mountain, like those places that are just all
Yeah, they're just
open,
shops.
And yeah, the shops, but there's no actual doors.
Yeah.
So that's what I guess I stepped too far.
So did you
I
step
never
over
actually-
the threshold?
How the hell do you know where the threshold is, really?
There's
Why,
usually a little
you were-
white brick that
No,
separates
there
from
was
the two bricks.
nothing. No, it was open. It was open. See, mine was really an accident.
Maybe
guys are just
maybe you
trying
do
to
have that look
put
where they're just
something
like,
on me.
she's trying to steal. She only
She's
stepped
running in the
dark.
We know what you stole. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
See, I've never been caught, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I was stealing way before that though. I was stealing candy.
See, I knew it.
Yeah, from the
You're a liar.
from the
I never
discount.
stole
Yeah, I was
before.
stealing candy and selling it at school.
You know what's crazy? So remember when Vaughn's on 15th Street had the little candy bar?
Oh yeah.
My grandma used to take me there. She'd be over there. She'd be like, "Here, try this one."
Shout out to
My
Granny.
grandma used to do that.
Shout out to
You know
Granny.
the fruit roll-ups, the little dollar fruit roll-ups. She would buy the fruit roll-ups, but we would already ate all the candy as we were walking around. I'd have a mouthful of gum by the time we were leaving.
That's crazy.
Love you, grandma.
That's crazy. She's smart though.
Yeah,
She's smart. Fuck it. I'm
we
not.
still bought something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just had the free samples.
Hello.
Back in the day.
No Costco.
That's crazy, bro. Now that I think about it, I hate every grocery store in Pedro because they all had candy sections for a minute. And now that none of them do. I used to have a great time growing up.
Like you.
Yeah.
I have a question to both of you. Have you guys ever seen your parents steal?
No.
I haven't seen I know people who've seen their parents steal, but I've never seen it. Yeah.
No.
No?
One time unknowingly, and I told her after. But technically, I guess it was me.
Oh, you put something in her purse? That's crazy.
No, I didn't put something in first. I just hid it in the basket. I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. Actually, honestly, it went.
There it goes.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I threw it in the basket, and the car seat covered it. And by the time we got out, I was just like, my dad was like, "We didn't pay for this." I was like, "So we're already out. Fuck it, let's go." Stop waving it around, stupid.
My paranoid self would probably. I don't.
You would
even
go
know.
back in.
Yeah.
Marty would go back in. It's trauma. It's trauma because she got hemmed up.
I'm a do-gooder.
She got hemmed up at Disneyland.
I'm a do-gooder.
Hemmed
I
up.
believe that you get. I think karma is such a real thing.
Oh,
Like,
man.
definitely, it comes back, and I have had some pretty horrible shit happen to me, and maybe it's karma for who knows what, but
For stealing the keychain?
I have paid my dues for the key.
No, I'm just saying. Do you think that's what?
How about stealing?
Did you think you got karma for
I
that?
was no angel when I was young. That's for sure. I don't ever say that I was. So I definitely became a different person once I became a parent.
Ooh.
You know, when you're a single person, you don't have to worry about anything. It's just I mean, you should be obviously worrying about yourself, but
So are you saying when you're single you can steal?
no.
How the fuck did you go that way?
I was 14 when that happened. I don't even count. Once I drove and I was semi-responsible for myself, taking myself places, then I'm more. I didn't get myself into trouble like that.
So, question. Now we could get into something a little bit deeper. What was it about you having a child that you felt like you had to change? Because I feel like you were.
Because I'm responsible for her life now. It's a whole nother world. It's a whole nother life. I'm bringing her into this world. I chose to do that. Now I'm making that decision to be responsible for someone else. And I needed to make sure that I was ready to do that with or without her dad or anybody, you know? So, I mean, I just changed. It just happens. It's not really something you plan. I think it just naturally happens to some people. And the truth is it doesn't naturally come to others.
Yeah. See, that's what I was about to say. I was like, because of course it naturally happened to me as well. But what I'm saying is there's some people out there that it doesn't naturally happen to.
For sure.
What do you think that comes from? Like, especially say from like a woman's perspective, because there's mothers out there that, you know what I'm saying, they still feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's still their time. Like, you know, I think once you become a mother, you automatically, or a parent, period, you automatically change like your life. It's not about you no more.
But no, not everybody does think that way, unfortunately. And I think that a lot of that also has to, I think it has a lot to do with upbringing, because unfortunately, like, although we might be working, because we've talked about this,
of course.
We've been constantly trying to heal ourselves from the things that we've gone through and figuring things out. And not everybody gets the chance to do that because they're not in the right headspace to get to a point to do that, or to even start, or to even acknowledge that there's an issue to begin with. So I think it just goes so far deep, but a lot of it has to do with upbringing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
personally.
Yeah, no. I think you're spot on with that. Upbringing has a lot to do with, you know what I'm saying, who you turn into as a person, because, you know, you go by what you see, you know, and I don't know
You
how
also
long.
figure out what you want from that and what you don't
Of course,
want from that.
of course, we all have choices, but there's sometimes where some kids just have no chance. You know what I'm saying? They have no chance at all for certain situations because of the environment that they're growing in.
circumstances,
Yeah. You know, like a quick example, like kids that become gangbangers is usually a single mom, single parent home, and then everybody around is gangbangers. Like, they literally have no chance. Like everybody that is teaching them things are gangbangers. So what do you think he's gonna become? You know what I'm saying? Mom's dating a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? An uncle, aunt.
I mean, I think there's potential still. I really still wouldn't put everybody in that same category because I've seen it. I've seen people
Of
come
course.
from nothing who decided I don't want that and
It's
becoming something with their life.
that
which
is a rarity.
Probably just no, it's definitely
Yeah.
a rarity, but it happens. So I
sure.
just don't like to clump. I never clump everybody in the same.
Oh, no,
category
I'm not
because
saying all. I'm not saying all, but I'm just saying some just
more
I
than
said
not.
some kids have no chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all this stems from our relationship with who we have a child with.
Yeah.
The trauma.
Oh, that part.
Okay? So, what is it in today's society that women and men that aren't in the best stable situation as far as like mentally, and you know they're having kids? Why is it not working nowadays?
It's not working because people aren't having kids for the right reasons. People aren't planning the kids. People are just having kids because they're being careless because they just aren't caring because it's too easy to go out there and get pregnant and get child support if you're just out there and you just don't care. Like a lot of young kids are having kids, so they have a kid mentality, which is their kids, so that's what's going to happen, and it just keeps happening. And then they put it on TV and have 16 and pregnant, and then these people become famous
Well,
because
I'm
everybody
forgetting about
makes them
that shirt.
Everybody's
I mean that
making
shirt, that
show.
that show.
They're
It
making
makes
these
it-
kids.
makes it
It
think.
almost, oh, I want to be a celebrity. I'm going to get pregnant and I'm going to sign into the show and
Yeah.
see, or I'm 15 and
Damn,
pregnant.
I
or
did
I'm-
not even
It's a
think about what
copycat.
that promotes.
Bro.
Yeah, because in the
Wild.
beginning, I think that their intentions were pure.
Fucking
I
Teen
do
Mom.
believe that. That's what I'm saying. Like it grew
Shit
because
like
all
that.
of a sudden they're like, oh, look at this audience, and
Damn.
instead of understanding what they were really doing to people, they made it worse, and they just added on. Okay, we're gonna have 16 and pregnant, and then we're gonna go, Teen Mom, and now we're gonna, this is like
But-
as we grow, and we watched them not. They had podcasts and all these things going on. So like they just became celebrities, and that's what
That's
people.
what I was gonna say. That shit was
envy.
gonna bother me. Like The Secret Life of an American Teen, bro, was like a fucking show based on some girl getting pregnant in high school and raising the baby through high school and going to prom, going on more dates because her and the baby daddy didn't stay together. Like then it was just like a whole traumatic like show of like these kids, bro. Like it made people, I guess at my age, I guess it was, and people younger than me, like, oh yeah, it's cool to have a kid in high school. We're gonna be just fine.
So what do you guys think it is then? Is it because
We're
it all
just living
stems
in a different time.
Yeah.
This is not cool.
so
but
how
And I feel like kids these days
People don't respect
are not.
themselves.
are
how
not like-
how do we protect our children from this then?
you can only tell them whatever you can
Yeah.
tell them, and unfortunately they're going to do whatever they want anyways, and you just got to really hope that they got a good head on their shoulders, and you give them the foundation that you can when you can, and cross your fingers, because as much as like I'm a helicopter mom, I'm on my kids all the time, and I'm trying to pull back a little bit because I'm also realizing that that's a handicap for them, because I'm not letting them experience real life because I'm trying to protect them from everything.
You gotta let
But I
them hit
gotta
their
let them
head.
experience more things so that they understand how to deal with things, because then they don't even know how to deal with simple life issues, So
No,
I
yeah.
get that.
You gotta let 'em
I
fall.
gotta pull back a little bit.
My mom always used to say a hard head makes a soft ass, because you're gonna keep bumping your head, falling on your ass, bumping your head.
But they're
You're
gonna-
not listening to me. That's basically what she's telling me. Like, you're not listening to me.
Damn, I used to do that a
Because
lot.
our parents, I mean, they're telling us shit because they've been through it, like
But
just
that's
like
our kids don't get that.
yeah, because at an age, just like we're at an age, we think we know everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, the fuck you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh God, they definitely don't. I saw some conversations in my daughter's phone, and I'm just like, really, like, okay, talk to your friends, but if it's about real stuff, just come to me, because you guys are not the smartest. And you guys are talking to each other, like, kids asking kids for advice, and none of them know anything, and that's why I try so hard to really like let my daughter know.
Or they're
that-
asking Google.
like if my daughter comes to me, we basically have this thing, so she knows that if it's a conversation that's going to be a little deeper, that she needs me to not be mom for a minute. She gives me kind of like a buffer, and she's like, I need you, but I need you to not be mom in this conversation. And I'm like, all right. And she'll give me a little bit of time.
Does she have to tell you, or can you tell
I
when she?
prefer it.
But
Excuse me.
not like, does she have to tell you, like when she comes to you for those conversations? Can you tell as she's walking up and approaching you already?
No, because we're pretty
my mom
comfortable.
says I got to tell all every time it's time to talk something crazy.
Well,
No.
parents know their kids.
Yeah, no, I can tell when she has like something wrong with her in general. But if she's coming to talk to me about something and she says something like that, I think we're comfortable enough now where she's like, we got to talk, you know, and I'm like, okay. And I don't know what's coming, but I give myself the like, okay, no matter what's coming, you make sure that you give her the right information in return because she's coming to you with this. So don't screw it up. And then I respond as calmly as possible because I don't want to respond with a mom, you know, overreacting. I just don't want to do that. I'm trying to work a lot harder on that so that she can be.
See, this is perfect though, because you're able, they say, I was reading a book. I forgot what book it was. I'm gonna get back to it because I've read a couple different books on parenting. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I have that book.
Yeah. So they say at a certain point, you're going to be coaching your kid.
Yes.
And then once they're old enough, I believe once they're at the peak, they're old enough, which is probably like 17, 18. That's when you become like, you know, their friend, you know, and start, you know, when she approaches you with these like soft areas that she wants to talk about, you're kind of like just being her friend, like, and being honest.
Well, I'm always going to be mom. And I don't know, and the friend is there, but I wouldn't call it a friend. I'm being more of a like more guidance because I don't like to
that's a
put the
parent.
friend
That's a
part in it.
friend.
Well,
But in a certain moment, you're still being like,
Yes.
you're a parent no matter what.
Yeah.
Your mom, no matter what, she knows that
I get
too.
what you're saying because
Yeah.
it sounds corny as shit, but my mom's my best friend. Like
That's awesome, bro.
I lost my grandma and that was my best friend, but I had two. I had two moms growing up, and I had the blessing.
So what I'm saying is these things help shape your child into relationships that can actually like move forward, or you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you're gonna have to learn on your own, like what relationships are. You know what I'm saying? You have to. I believe that you got to be in a couple different relationships to actually, you know, get to a point where it's just like, all right, and I was at a point where I'm blaming everybody else. Like I'm blaming a girl all the time, but in all actuality, it was me, you know, like, but I had to go through the same shit a couple times to actually realize it.
But that's acceptance. You got to accept that you were the piece of shit that time, but it's not you all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody has their moments, bro.
Yeah,
like,
nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
That's part of the beauty of it is because if you don't screw up, how do you learn and change at all?
Yeah.
So what I wanted to get into, since I mean we're talking about, you know, how kids are being raised, it's a different time. And this day and age, why do you think relationships aren't working, like from a woman's perspective?
Oh, number one, social media.
Rules.
Not for
Ruins
me
everything.
necessarily, because I haven't had like a relationship to have to deal with social media and a relationship at the same time since social media was really a thing. So it's been a while. But I see it every day, and I also see it in my DMs, and I see how easy it is for somebody to just click a button and move on to the next thing when there's issues. And I'm very old school. We're supposed to ride or die. Like, and I hate to say that because I've been married twice, but neither one of those marriages, the ending of those marriages was my fault because I would have wrote it out because that's my intentions. I had the old school values of like, you get married once and that was it. Now, my first time getting married, I married an idiot, and that just I'm lucky to be alive after that one. And the second one was just, I don't even want to call them a mistake because of course I have my kids and I'm grateful for them, you know, but you learn a lot. Mm-hmm. And number two came, and but I swear if I did it a third time, I say I would never, but never say never. because I feel like one day it'll happen. Like, you know, the someone will come and be the old school like I'm looking for and sweep me off my feet.
I'm not
And
gonna
it
lie.
gets out there.
Being married 3 times gives me old rich lady vibes.
Yeah,
Rich
well,
lady
at least I'm not a rich. I'm a poor lady. So
Old rich lady vibe. Like
No,
getting married
it
3 times.
embarrasses me to say that, and you
Don't
know,
be
and
embarrassed.
no, you know, it really
It takes
does.
it takes
because-
courage to love.
Yeah.
It takes courage
and
to
it
love.
takes courage to love after being destroyed.
Of course.
multiple
This is what I'm
times,
saying.
You know,
But that also shows your character
But-
that you were able to power through all that.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm in such a better place than I ever was in my life today. And I am so grateful for all my experiences because it's made me who I am today. And but it also has kind of, I'm not going to lie, you know, that's why I've been single as long as I've been single though too, because that wall is like solid. Getting through that wall is almost impossible, and nobody has the power to get through there, or the patience, I should say, because it's not just what I go through. You know, obviously everything we go through in life, it'll affect us a certain way, but I have like multiple things I've been through in life that are probably more than the average person, and so I feel like my barriers are nobody takes the time.
So
Nobody-
that
Yeah.
comes with this era, right? Since social media, it's so everything's so quick. I call this the microwave era, because you can just zap your food in a minute
You leave my
instead of
microwave
actually.
alone.
I haven't used a microwave in I don't know how many years. Like, it's been a long time, because you're not supposed to do that. It's not good for you. It kills all the nutrients in your food. But it's like the same with social media. Like, I've been a victim of it. It ruined me for a while too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot how to talk to a girl for a second, man. Like, because all you got to do is just be in their DMs. Like, you forget that. Nah, man, it takes, you got to go up to a woman. What happened to going up to a girl, or you seen her out, and like, you know, and some people like will be in the same spot. I've been in the same spot, and some girl hits me after, oh, I thought I seen you. Bitch, I know you saw me. Like, I didn't see you though. I didn't see her. Why didn't you just come say hi? You know what I'm saying? But this is this day and age,
Yeah.
where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna hit him up, you know, instead of
I'm a DM him when I go home.
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
Hello, but
Wait.
But that's what it's
Wait,
about.
I had such an embarrassing moment. I'm going to share this, but it was so funny
Hello.
because I had hibernated for like a cool minute and I didn't come out for a long time. And I went with my friend out to LA to this place called the Griddle Cafe. And that's one of my favorite locations, by the way. If you've ever been to the
it's
Griddle,
good.
you know,
It's
you've
good.
been there. It's
Yeah.
so good. So check it out.
It sounds like.
But
somewhere
anyway,
else.
so we get out there and we're at the table, and right as we walk in, like a really attractive man walks by, and I'm just like, damn, you know, but I haven't been out. So I haven't done anything in so long.
so when
It's
you
like,
see
I'm
an
so
attractive
focused.
man, what do you look at first? Like, do you like
Well, he
look at
was
his
just
butt?
No, I don't look at butts. I don't know what it is.
I'm asking the question. Like, do you like
think
look
he
at his
was
butt?
smiled.
Do you look at his
No,
arms?
he smiled at me actually
Oh,
when he
so
came
smile.
in. So yeah, I mean it was the first thing I noticed because he smiled at me, and I was like, oh wow.
I
like, that's a
asked
nice
if
smile.
she looked at his butt, because we look at a girl's butt.
Yeah, I'm just.
That's not the first thing I look at, fool.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
That's definitely not the first thing
You
I
are
look
a liar. That's a lie from the pit of hell.
at. Literally, that's not the first thing I'm going to look at.
What do you look at first? Because you're gonna lie right now.
Their hair.
Her hair? Get the back to yeah. No, we'll come back to that. We're gonna come back to that.
ratcheting this.
Long story short, I don't know how to flirt, and apparently he was trying to flirt with me, and then I made myself look like a complete fool in front of him, and I was so embarrassed because I went to the bathroom and he was trying to like cross me in the bathroom, cross
Cross your
me
path?
cross my path to go to the men's bathroom, and he tried to like talk to me, and I must have turned as red as that cup. And I put my head down and I speed walked like out of there, like I had no voice. I couldn't even talk. And he was so friendly, like every
my
time he
God.
passed by me prior.
That's fucked up.
And then when he came back,
probably
from the
thought you
bathroom,
scared
I was
him.
gonna try to like
I
smile
mean,
to
he
like
scared you.
he didn't even look my way after, and he had been like smiling.
I
Even
wouldn't have
they sat
either.
him I was so embarrassed. I didn't even know how to flirt, but I looked like I just couldn't speak, and I just put my head down, and I was so embarrassed that I crossed him, and just he's like, "Good morning, how are you?" And I was like, and I was gone, and I couldn't even speak, and I said bye, and I left.
Please tell
I
me you
can't.
told him sorry or something, or
no.
that
I-
is
I
crazy.
was so embarrassed because I couldn't even flirt. I don't know how to flirt anymore. How do you flirt? People these days, I don't even go outside.
Girls don't really need to do much. Just
God,
laugh.
you know,
just
it's-
laugh at our jokes.
I laugh at everything. Like it could be the dumbest shit, and I'm laughing, and people will think I'm flirting. In reality, I'm just laughing
That's-
because everything's fucking.
So
funny.
men.
Like I'm not.
Well, not
flirting.
all men. Some men know. You know, some
A
men know.
lot of men
but,
do not know. Trust me.
Oh,
This is something we need to discuss.
So
How
so
some men
I need to
take the
tell you something.
signs.
I need to tell all women this. This is to all women. We don't know unless you tell us.
I agree.
I'm gonna repeat this shit to all women. We don't know unless you tell us. We can't fucking read your mind.
100%.
As much, and even if we try, we can be wrong. Why don't you just say how you feel? But women don't do that.
Because they like to make our life difficult.
No, look, hold up.
Not true.
Women don't say how they feel.
I do, and guys don't believe.
Hold
me.
on. Most women don't say how they feel. They show how they feel. They show it.
But wait, though. But
They
if
don't
someone-
always tell you.
But if someone tells you how they feel, how come a lot of men, and again, I'll never categorize everybody, but a lot of men will be like, that's not what you're trying to say. And I'm like, no, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, what I'm saying is exactly what it is. And guys don't believe it. And then when they, later on down the line, it's like, well, you da da da. I'm like, I fucking told you.
You know what? I've never told a woman that. I feel like you have a type. Like that's people that you're choosing. You know what I'm saying? Then you're dealing with the same type of dude.
Well, I don't do that anymore. That's
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Well, you've
It's
dealt
way
with
too
the
long
you've
now.
dealt with the same type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because I've never told a woman that that's not how you like. That's not how you feel. I'm never gonna tell. You can't tell someone how they feel.
That part.
You
That
can't.
is so true. I wish more people could acknowledge that, because when someone says you hurt me and they say no, I didn't, you don't get to tell somebody no, they didn't.
Yeah, no.
It's just, or no, you didn't. That's just not a thing. You
Yeah.
have to say, you don't have to apologize if you don't feel like you did anything wrong, but I think you should acknowledge the other person's feelings, that they felt some kind of way, but not, I don't feel like people owe you an apology though if someone's feelings are hurt, because I mean, if it wasn't intended that way, you can't control how someone receives your message, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Of course. You know what? And sometimes that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Like I would say, like, if a man's trying to be vulnerable, and a woman can't say sorry, like some men feel like, no, you should be sorry. And if somebody wasn't sorry, like, especially coming from a woman to a man, like, men really get hurt with that.
Well, I mean, I'm easily like the first person to say I'm sorry if I do something wrong.
I'm
Part is
likewise.
not, that I'm saying, like, if we're having a conversation though, and you tell me I hurt your feelings, we're going to have a conversation about why you feel that way. But then we're going to have a conversation about why I said what I said, because just like you are telling me you feel some kind of way, well, I'm not going to say something without feeling some kind of way. So why are your feelings going to be more important than mine? So that's that moment where you come to the agreement where you agree to disagree, but at least you give each other the opportunity to speak, where you guys understand each other's feelings and where you're coming from. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to agree on everything. And I think that's something that people mistake, because they feel like, no, it has to be my way. And the other ones, no, it has to be my way. Like, well, it doesn't have to be either way. It could be a completely different way. But you just got to be open to those kind of conversations. And there's not a lot of people who are.
Yeah, well, that's something that's wrong with today's society, man. They're not really willing to work it out, or they haven't been taught that. Like it's a relationship takes work. It really does. Like, especially if you're gonna be together for a long time, you're not always gonna like each other. You know what I'm saying? You're not always gonna like each other. You're gonna have to give each other space. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree. You know, you're not always gonna come to an agreement.
There's a lot of give and take.
M-
But that's how it should be. It's a partnership.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and that, you're supposed to build with your best friend. Like, you know, start from the bottom if you have to, or you know. But whoever you bring into your life should be somebody who's also going to be able
You're
to
my
bring
best
you
friend.
up.
So
You got to be able to learn something from each other, though. You can't. You don't want someone who's going
Oh, I
to
learn
keep you
something new
stagnant
from
in
him
the
all
same
the
place
time.
all the time.
no, I mean, with dating and how it is now, I just think that you said it. You know, you hit it right on the head with social media ruining. I believe it's ruining like relationships nowadays because people are so caught up and think that it's important when it's not, because most people on there, they're putting up, everybody wants to put that, who puts there just sad all day, you know, who wants to follow somebody that's just sad all day? No, you want to follow somebody who has motion, you know what I'm saying? But everybody thinks that this app is so important, and you know, some people, you know, like to expose their business on there.
Well, see, that's when it starts getting all toxic and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I post my sense of humor and my personality. I don't post my personal life. So people
Exactly.
assume based off my post that it has to do with my personal life. And
You guys keep going. I'm gonna go grab something from Mama Duke.
Okay.
you know, you talk and then you people think, oh, shit. What did I just?
No,
I just had a moment. I'm sorry.
you had a quick moment right now.
I did,
I
I
need to
did.
know what that moment was about.
I can't right now.
Okay, okay.
I just can't right now. Restart the conversation though.
Okay, so
Just give me a moment. I'm so sorry.
so I'm just getting into basically how social media is ruining relationships because, you know, nobody's willing to work through things anymore.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, and you know, it's too easy to click a button and find the next one. That's all it is. And people they treat people like they're very replaceable when in reality everything is cool in the beginning. When you find it with someone new, it's when you actually give it the time of day and see how people are when you start to actually go through things.
Because you microwaved it.
Yeah.
That's why I call it the microwave.
Well, see, you always meet the representative of the person anyways.
Oh yeah, the beginning isn't who they really
Nobody
are.
ever presents
No,
themselves the way
hell
they really
no.
are. I don't believe that they do. I mean, well, I can't say that because I try to. Everybody always says I've been the same, like as long as they've known me personality wise.
Well, that
For the most part, anyways, my adult life, I should say.
I believe when people say that about you, that's, you know, you're real. You know, that's who we call like that nigga's real. She's real. Like, because you are who you are. You know, some people just have that.
Some people are not.
Yeah. I mean, but that comes back to, you know, who we are choosing. You know, if we keep choosing the same person, then it's
With a
time.
different shell.
Yeah, but they end up becoming the same person. You know, it's obviously something with you know what I'm saying, or with us, with who we're choosing, you know what I'm saying? So with these relationships nowadays, I just believe that they're microwaving it instead of putting it in the oven.
Yeah.
That's you know how I could put it.
You know what I love? I love seeing old. I love seeing old couples that are still walking down the street, holding hands, doing things like still in love at who knows how old, you know? That makes my heart so happy. And I love to talk to them. I love to like make conversation with them and hear the stories about how they got to where they are, because I don't even think that's possible today because I feel like pretty seasoned and halfway through my life, and I have not been able to allow anybody in to get that far. However, that's like the dream. Like I want to have that one day.
The like married for like 50 years.
I wish.
type.
Yeah, I wish I would have found someone who was actually worth it. Like I think I wasted the marriages. I mean, the piece of paper, it's just a piece of paper if it's a fucking piece of paper. If you're not going to treat it like that with your heart, then what's the point of doing it?
That's very
You know,
true.
some people do that. I mean, yeah, you could do it over and over. That's why I say I feel bad. I've already done it twice. Like, to me, when I say I feel bad, it's not because people judge me. It's because I judge myself, because that's not what I wanted for myself. You know, when they say, what did you want? Where did you want to be in life at a certain age? It was not, you know, divorced with 2
So do
kids
you
and
think-
lucky to
Do you
be
think
here
at,
because I
do you
made
think at this time people are just getting married just to say they did it?
a lot of people, yes, absolutely. I think they do it to hold on to people. I think they do it because they feel like that piece of paper gives them that little, okay, see, I'm not going anywhere, but it's literally just a piece of fucking paper.
Yeah.
That's
well,
it.
well, divorce rate is what? It's past 70% at this point. Is it up to 80 already?
Right.
So another question I wanted to ask you: what do you think it is on why marriage isn't working nowadays?
Because people just don't respect people. I think we're just living in a world that lacks respect in general. The kids don't respect, the adults are starting to not respect. Nobody's respecting anybody. And then you got everybody who, we're just living in a crazy fucking time, because I won't even touch a lot of those subjects because I don't like to get involved in all the bullshit that comes with it. But I'm just going to say everybody wants something these days, and then everybody's trying to satisfy everybody, and nobody's fucking happy, and you can't live like how we did back in the days. So I don't even know how to maneuver these days. It's crazy.
I mean,
Like,
but
the relationships just don't stick because people don't respect it. We're not living like
So
we used to.
they're not respecting the relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That-
the
I-
relationship.
That's-
Actually, the divorce rate has went down.
oh, what is it at?
It's
Yeah, because
at-
people probably aren't getting
yeah.
married.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
anymore.
They're just,
First of all, a lot of
It
people
was
are broke.
It
That's
was
why.
at 10, it's at 6.2.
okay, see what the
Per
actual
1,000
marriage
people.
rate is.
Yeah.
What's the actual
So
marriage
it's-
rate? Because
it's-
people are probably saying, F that.
It's like 66.
43%.
Is that up or down?
It went down.
It went down.
It went
You
down.
see,
It
people
was
aren't
People
at-
aren't
it
getting
was
married
at
anymore.
73.
Because it's like a waste. Like, come on, you say it doesn't cost anything to get married. I got married twice in a courthouse. I never had a wedding. I never got like proposed to. I never had like.
Hold on.
My relationships were bullshit.
How'd you get married without getting
Courthouse.
proposed to? No,
Because
without
it
getting
was-
proposed to.
So the first time was just a stupid ass mistake with my first husband, and that was the one that left me like very abused, and that was just a stupid situation where
He didn't
just, like,
propose to you?
he bought me a ring one day and was just
Like here?
we basically did it more for child support reasons. It was more of like a business thing.
This
And
is
I was young and
crazy,
stupid,
Marty.
and nobody knew that I got married because that was like a private
She
marriage.
went from stealing to this.
Here we
This
go.
is crazy. Hold
Anyways, I made a really stupid mistake at 21 years old, and that was him. And once that was out of the way, I made another stupid
on.
mistake.
So
when
how
I
did he
was
come at you?
vulnerable.
Hold up. Did he come at you like, hey,
Hey, we're
maybe
getting married?
maybe we should here? First of all, here, because he didn't say, will you marry me? He came at you like
Merry Christmas.
here, take this.
I actually didn't
And-
even realize what the ring was for until like he gave it was a gift, and then later on he was like basically said we were engaged.
Did he give you this gift and did he tell you to put it on your ring finger?
Was it a rock?
It was just no, it was fucking Walmart. But okay, in all fairness,
You
wait,
married this man.
Wait, hold up. I'll marry a fucking. Hold on.
No,
Hold on,
it doesn't
because
matter how much it costs. I'm talking about
let's
like
not go there.
No,
'cause
no.
When it comes to money, I
The
don't give a
symbol,
shit
yeah,
about
the
money.
symbol. It's a symbol.
I don't care if it's a fake or
The
like I don't
ring-
even need a ring. Obviously I've already been married twice in a fucking courthouse with
Okay.
no people present, and I didn't care. I wasn't the one saying give me some 20 grand wedding fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
like I don't care about. all
I'm
that.
getting back to the fact that he didn't. First of all, he didn't
Yeah, well, it
ask
happened
you.
twice, so clearly I had two winners. But the second time,
He didn't ask you either.
no, because the second time it was a different situation. Also,
Was it Walmart too?
no, but he was getting deployed.
Was it a rock?
And no, we only did it because he was getting deployed, and it was more for insurance purposes.
Marty, you didn't come up with anything to pawn on these
I
niggas?
thought we had, yeah.
Hold on, man.
I sold the gold. I did sell the ring. I like melted the gold or
So
whatever.
hold up.
That one.
I like that. I like that.
Do you, like this is totally like I'm baffled. I no because
Here we
it's
go.
like no.
Welcome to my world, everybody.
You get married to two guys who didn't ask you, and the marriages didn't work.
You think I don't realize the problem? Wait, hold on.
I'm just tripping out.
So I will say this, and it's something that in my process of all my healing and going through everything I've gone through, I realized I would have really, sorry if this goes into a thing, but like I would have never chose baby daddy had he not come at a time that I was so vulnerable after everything I went through, because he came in at a time when I was on crutches with broken wrists, and I was really fucked up from my first situation. And at that time we were friends. We were friends. So it just kind of happened. And I'm not going to take away from that because it grew into whatever it did at the time, which seemed like amazing, but it also blinded me to the things that, the red flags that I should have been paying attention to. And you learn from that. And I learned from that now, but like ask me then, I think I just wanted comfort because I was fucked up from the other relationship. And I just wanted someone to love me, someone to hold me and not make me feel like I was a piece of shit being trampled all over. So, I've lived through some shit, and I think again and I have not been in a real relationship since that relationship. So I will say that, talk about, like, I've gone through the damage stuff and I've never experienced real love. I don't believe that those were real love. I believe that I was used in a lot of ways. Yes, I do. I believe I was used in a lot of ways.
I mean, somebody once told me, and because I felt this way before, like I felt like a lot of my friends and people in relationship like that I felt like a lot of people were taking my kindness for weakness, because once I love you, like I turn into a different person, part. And I'm not gonna lie, I could turn into a real dog, and that's not who I want to be, especially if I love you. Yeah. So some people, and of course they're dealing with their own trauma, some people take advantage of the people that are helping them out the most. And a person once told me that, people will only do to you what you allow them to do. Yeah. And they've been telling me this my whole life. And when I finally realized, like, you are right, that trickles down to your relationships as well. Your partner will only do what you allow them to do.
For sure.
But that's anything in this world. That's a boss.
This is what I'm saying. Every relationship, any relationship in your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to do what you allow them to do to you. So when you say, I'm being used, you still made that choice.
Yeah, no, and I realized a lot of the things that I was doing were not normal as a wife either. And like in the positions that I was in, I was carrying a lot of the male role. And I hate to put it out there, but we're having this discussion. About it. Yeah. I feel bad because it's only my second podcast, and here I am putting people. But the truth is, like, you have to open your eyes. When people show you who they are, you have to believe them. That saying is like such a real thing. And
absolutely,
you realize those things as you get older, what they truly mean. But at 21, 22, 23, 24, even up to your like 30s, I don't think you realize it because you're just barely figuring shit out, and God, forget it. Because when you have kids, that's a whole nother world. My world just completely changed at 25. 25, having my daughter, that was it. My focus became different. Everything about me became different, and it just automatically happened. So.
I was 23, 22.
22?
Yeah.
That's young for.
But you know what? For me, I was ready already. It wasn't changing my life drastically because for me, I felt like I already did everything.
Yeah.
Everything I needed to party and do, I did at 16 until I was 21. Once I turned 21, the only thing different was, hey, you can go to Vegas. And I was in Vegas all the time.
Hello.
Then once I had my kid, it was just like I didn't see Vegas for a long time. But it was fine because, my son shaped me to be who I am. Especially having a kid with autism, it wasn't easy, but I love every minute of my life. I love every minute now that I'm allowed to be there every second, anytime he needs me.
So you think, so you were ready before
My first one was planned.
Before Jaden was born?
Yeah, my first one was planned.
Okay, so the baby was planned.
Yeah.
And then so you were already like, all right, well fuck it, I'm just going. And why do you think that you were mentally ready like at that age? What do you think it was? Did you see like love in the home? Did you have anybody that was married for a long time or
my mom, dad?
So
like my grandpa, my grandma.
Do you think that had anything to do with it? Like you seeing that, okay, like this is how life's supposed to work?
A family.
Okay.
So that's something I always wanted. And I always wanted it. I knew I wanted that. And it's funny because shout out to my sister Jenny. And I tell her daughter every birthday, and it's her oldest, and her baby shower's coming up, and those are the shoes I made for her daughter. Hopefully you don't watch this because I know I got you. But I made her some custom shoes so that she can, it's something she can keep. But she's the reason why I wanted to have a baby. That little girl, it didn't matter what I was doing. If my mom would be like, Jenny's bringing Jalissa over, I'd be like, I gotta go on my bike, and I'm taking off and I'm coming home. Like I have millions of pictures with that little girl, and she's just.
So you got baby fever after Jenny had a baby.
Well, it wasn't that. I grew I shared my 13th and 14th birthday party. We had a combined birthday party.
Is her birthday the same, like around yours?
So Jenny's girls are both her oldest ones are both. So Jalissa's in front of me and Angie's behind me. So I think they're like 2 days in front for Jalissa. Angie's like 4 days after me. So we're all in that span. But me and Jalissa always had the birthday parties together because the family would come for hers. It'd be at my house. We had the big backyard. And then it'd be like, all right, at 6 o'clock, all motherfuckers got to leave. And then it was a ratchet ass birthday party in the back of a 13-year-old. But it was just, I watched her grow, bro. I was there all the time. Jenny was there all the time. So it was just,
And at that very moment, you felt like, okay, I want a kid, and I want to be a dad. But what made you want to be a husband?
I think seeing my brother and my dad, like everything that they brought to the table, especially my brother. My brother's always been somebody that I really looked up to. I couldn't be as good as him because I decided to be who I was.
Your choices.
Yeah. My choices were my choices. Like I say all the time, like my mom, gave me every opportunity in the world. I just decided to do what I wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
I picked my own lane, and I think that's what she's always known is I've always been that one. And she says it all the time. Always been the different one. You're my different one. And it is because I've always been. I walk to the beat of my own drum. Nobody can tell me shit. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to dress how I dress. I'm going to talk how I talk. I'm going to be who I am. But at the end of the day, I'm doing what I got to do. And nobody's going to stop me. So I think, seeing that and how they raised me, they gave me every opportunity. I chose to be who I am.
Yeah. So
at the end of the day, it's just, I want that. And I have my boys. I love my boys. So that's always been the goal. And the goal is
to have see, that's crazy, man. Because I just feel like from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to see that, you know what I'm saying? You got to see love in the home. And I think you as well. Your parents were married, right?
So
I
will
just
say
because they're married, it doesn't mean that
I'm just saying. I'm saying you got to. Of course, look, I'm just saying you got to see two parents in the home, and regardless of how it ever it turn. There's always in every relationship, it's never perfect. Parents are never perfect. They fight, they do whatever. But I'm just saying, at one point, you actually seen them love each other in front of you. This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. I've never seen that.
Yeah. And I think it does come to it having both your parents because I can remember even when my dad wasn't, doing the best. I remember him I remember everything, bro. For everything that I've done in my life, my memory is not shot. I remember first day of kindergarten. I remember everything. So I remember the time that it was the last Ram game in LA.
Mm.
And my dad said that him and Mark were going to go watch the game at a bar.
Yeah.
I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out when they got dropped off by the starting quarterback and the receivers in a limo at the front door, I broke down. So I remember all this.
They called.
And my dad left with them. My dad partied with the Rams the night that they were leaving.
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah, he always did, bro. They always had tailgates. That's why I say we got a Jerome Bettis rookie ball just sitting in the closet, bro. That's just collecting dust. But it's just, I remember all them times my dad randomly hey, we're in a Dodger game. Get ready. Like what? Those games are to me, bro. Baseball was boring when I was younger. It would be fun until the third inning. I'd be like, all right, man, this shit's so slow. Let's go home.
But your dad took you to a baseball game.
I got all that.
See, I didn't
My
go
dad
to
ain't never
games.
took me to a baseball game. He took me to the horse track.
Oh, I wish my dad took me there.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Shout out Big Durbin, because he was the first one that ever took me to the horse track, and it was the greatest time of my life. He gave me $20 and said, all right, you placed the bet, you give me my $20 back. I hit for $500 that day.
Me and the homies just went in Moreno Valley the other day, and I could see why my dad didn't come home. It's fucking fun. It is fun.
I know when Dallas,
And I know how crazy my mom was. I wouldn't have came home either. I would have been at the horse track too.
Because I see when Dallas posted it, I was just like, these fucking idiots. He was like,
We were having such a good time.
I guess we're betting on horses today, but it is fun, bro.
So, and the crazy part, it was a Raider bar. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, ruined it.
You had fun in the Raider bar?
I had fun
You're a Steelers
in a
fan?
Raider
That's
bar.
crazy.
No, but they played a bunch of different games.
It doesn't matter. You're a Steelers fan
But
in the Raider
oh,
bar.
fuck no. But
I'm
It's a
telling
lot of
Steve
fun.
on you.
but I believe it was the bye week. It was our bye
I'm
week.
still telling Steve on you.
Was it after the wedding? It was after the wedding.
I'm still telling Steve on you. You cheated.
Yeah. What? Please, we had a bye. So I was betting on horses.
It's okay to be by.
Oh,
Are we gonna go there right
No,
now?
just like-
Yeah, all right, yeah.
It
Because
is
we're not
okay.
gonna. Yeah,
It is
we're not
okay.
gonna go there.
staying on track.
Yeah, because you don't want to turn this into that, But anyway,
So you see why your trauma happened?
yeah, for sure. No, but what I'm trying to get back to is both of you guys have been married at a young age.
Yes.
Whoa, haven't been married.
Oh, engaged at a young age.
If I could go back and not do the marriage part, though, I so would. I would have not changed.
I
the
would hope
relationship
they
itself,
didn't
but,
even ask you. You get
No,
somebody
I know.
to ask
You know
you.
what? No,
Shoot.
you know what though? I honestly,
They
I
gotta
don't
get
feel
on
like.
one knee.
No, I'm at a point in my life where I don't even know if I see marriage as a reality. I mean, my dream. If you ask me, my dream, I love love. I'm the hopeless romantic. I go above and beyond. When I love hard. I wear it on my sleeve. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how I am. And I do that for perfect strangers. So imagine if I do it for the person I choose that I want to be my partner.
Yeah.
I'm probably extreme is what you would call it for
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people. I love bomb, I guess you could call it, but it's forever because that's who I am. And now I just don't see people respecting relationships like they used to. If I could find that old school love, by all means, I'd be all over it. But I just don't see it. I think people see dating these days different than what.
Because it's at a flick of your hand.
That's what I said. It's the microwave,
But
and
then
they
you
microwave
have,
shit
So
instead
let
of
me
putting it in the
ask you
oven.
guys this though too. Because I think we had kind of a conversation. We wanted to save it for this, but what do you consider too fast in a relationship to you start dating somebody? And me personally, I need space. You can call me. Well, don't call me, actually. I'd prefer you text me. I don't like anybody to call my phone. 'Cause I don't like
Likewise.
to answer the phone.
Yeah, that's me too.
But
Shut up.
I
You
will
call, fool. How are you going to be the one that
I
don't
call
answer?
when I need to tell you something, and you need to answer before I fucking show up at your house. I don't
Bro,
play.
Some of those times
I
you
call
me
when it's
that,
important.
You're actually just calling to see if I'm coming down here.
Hello.
You've done that a couple times. So
No,
you're
no.
just a clingy asshole.
Listen, okay?
Stage 5 clinger.
You know what? One of my biggest pet peeves is when I call somebody and they don't fucking answer the phone,
You're
because
like the girl that lets you take her virginity.
I don't always call people. This is what you don't understand. I'm a texter. I like to text. But if I'm calling you, I like you. So answer the fucking phone before I kill you. Answer it. Sorry.
You're like a girl
Sorry.
that you take her V card.
Yeah. Don't fucking take it and not call me back.
You're such a fucking.
You're a texter. So
Yeah, no,
So
I'm
am
a
I though,
texter.
but I don't like the phone.
But then in general though, like I need personally, because there's some people who are clingers who like the clingy. Like you're gonna find someone
Yeah.
who is a guy, could be clingy,
Everybody's
a girl
love
could be
is
clinger.
different.
Yeah, everybody shows their love differently. I personally, I'm not a cuddler. Well, no, I can't say that I'm not. I probably would like it if I had somebody I liked, but I just don't have anybody I like. So until then, I don't cuddle. But like, because there's the physical, there's cuddling with somebody that you love, and then there's kind of like the.
Oh, I'm a
physical stuff.
cuddler.
All right.
Oh, I'm a fucking
You
what?
don't get hot and like.
No.
ugh.
And I want to be Lil Spoon too.
What?
Put the titties on my back. I like to be Little Spoon.
You're a
Yeah.
little spoon to
I don't
half
like
the girls
cuddling.
in this world.
I'm not a cuddler.
Damn. That's cold.
I need my.
If you act like
space.
I'm like Lil Wayne or Bobby Valentino small.
No, but
That's
you
crazy.
built like a WNBA point guard.
A WNBA point guard is crazy.
That was pretty intense. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
One man.
Hey, you know what? Some of them are kind of buff, so I'll take that. I'll take that.
No one said you're buff, little man.
You want me to take my shirt off?
Nobody.
All right, man.
See, now you're on your
You want me to take my
Valentino shit.
You want me to take my shirt off?
I'm down.
Shoot, I've been in the gym.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out how long will you date somebody before you think you're actually in a relationship with them? What do you feel like you got to go through to get to a point where you feel like you can establish a relationship? Because I know we talked. You said you
Yeah.
want to tell a girl that. you
Yeah.
wanna
So
be with them, right?
this is exactly what I was gonna bring up. So I don't ask you. Like I kind of just like Debo it. Like like you mine now, bitch. Like like if I take you to meet my family, you are my girl.
Yeah.
You are my girl. I do not take women to
Actually,
meet my family.
For me,
I do not.
It's my kids.
Oh,
I would get that.
They-
part, the kids. I wouldn't.
they
say
have to be-
because nobody meets.
I mean,
kids.
I have to say kid
Yeah.
because I've only had to do it once
yeah.
with Jaden. So Jaden, like, a couple of them didn't work
Yeah.
out, of course.
Yeah.
But, it was always like, yeah, I need a couple girls I remember talking to. They'd be like, so when are you going to let me meet your son? Be like, fucking 3 days. Be like,
What?
cut, you're done.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Like, if I'm gonna trust you around me, I gotta be able to trust you around my son. And if he doesn't like you, then you gotta
Yeah.
go. And some girls, there was a couple girls, he'd be like, no, and I'd be like, and they'd be like, really? Like, yeah, he called it. We
Yeah,
rock
yeah,
paper
yeah.
scissors, he won. Fuck yeah, bitch. Like, it's just
So that's when you determine that you're with someone if you
if I feel more comfortable enough to
where-
let you meet my kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like
the
new
time.
to this whole dating game thing, though. Again,
So-
now, mind you, I've been single for so long, so I'm trying to figure out like. It's been a while since I've done this. If I go out and I meet someone, I feel like some people get really clingy really fast as soon as you give them your. That's why I just give out my Instagram anyways. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give out
Yeah.
my number because I don't want you to call me anyways. I hate when my phone rings, but I also like I'm trying to figure out now, like, am I considered slow in the dating world if I'm not trying to be out all the time? Because I got other shit I got to do. I got to work. I'm a mom. I got to clean. I got to cook. I got to be me. Like, I don't want to bring on a whole nother. That's a whole nother job right there.
I just think that
Yeah, you're not
But,
wrong.
but
you're at
how does a mature man or how does a man these days handle that?
So-
Do you look at a woman like she's not giving you what you need if she's doing all that?
No. So I'll give you from a male perspective, like somebody like me, for instance. I have a child. I have a life. I have things I have to do. So if I have a woman that doesn't have anything to do, it would bother me because of course if they have nothing to do,
They're lazy.
we're not even going to go there. They're probably going to be hitting me up all day or, what are you doing? What are you doing me to death? I don't think anybody that has any type of motion would like that. This is why you know, you're just like, oh, they're hitting me up all the time. I'm not saying that these men don't have motion because some people have motion and they just bother a woman. It's just, I believe we agree on this. I just believe that everybody has their own life and they need their own space. Yeah. Go do your thing. We're going to meet. And when we meet, it's going to be about us.
Yeah.
But go do your shit.
Yes, please go be
Go
you.
be you.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, go do you. I don't.
That's huge.
Man.
Yeah, I don't like the clingy shit.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta I want you to still be you, me to still be me, and then we can be us when we're together. We are still separate entities. We are still different people.
Like you tell me all the time, I'm an asshole. And I don't.
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. But it made me realize I'm a nice guy. Especially in my relationships. In my relationships.
I'm a nice guy too, dude.
No, you're very thoughtful. You're an asshole. Yeah. You're very thoughtful.
Well, I'm an asshole too, even though I'm nice.
Yeah. You're nice.
But I'm an asshole, trust me.
No,
Ask
I'm not
a lot
saying.
of my followers if I'm not an asshole. Because
Yeah,
let
but
me
that's
tell you-
different. I'm talking about you being in a relationship.
You're allowed to be an asshole.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck.
See, justified.
Yeah, random dick pics are crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
I'm talking about you in a relationship. I can't see you being an asshole.
Oh no, if I'm in a relationship, and that's kind of, I
Some
get
people
so
are-
invested in the relationship. Like when I was with my kid's father, like he had kids prior, and so it just became like my whole life. That's why my life changed at 25, because there was no more going out and doing anything. I was all about I was stepmom. I stepped into a ready-made family. So it
Yeah.
was like, all right, now I'm cooking and I'm picking up kids and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I didn't have kids of my own. And it didn't take long before I got pregnant because he's Mr. Fertile. But at the same time,
Mr. Fertile.
well, you don't need to hear that. That's a whole podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that one. I'm staying away from that one. But the bottom line, yeah, no. But when you have
I need a sound bar now.
When you have no, yeah.
I did it again.
You were in a situation where
Having a baby daddy like that, it's a little different. Dealing with someone like that is a challenge, to say the least. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
So this day and age, we are failing.
It just
We are failing. No, we are failing at love.
no, we definitely are.
We are failing at love.
Love is a beautiful thing too. It sucks that it's not like what it used to be. It sucks that people don't find that old school love anymore, because I think it could be beautiful. I think
Again,
that
that
people
comes for it being right there in your hand.
But it's got to happen organically,
Yeah.
and it's not going to happen on social media. And I think that even something I realized with my social media is that I almost, you get DMs all day long. So that's technically, I don't want to say I get hit on all day long, but that's basically what the DMs are, right? So you're getting hit on all day long. And then when it does happen in real life, it's almost annoying in real life too, because I'm like, oh, I don't even want to hear it anymore. I'm so tired of hearing it. And then it could be coming from the right person, but I'm so tired of hearing certain things because it's so copy paste. It's the same shit. Nobody's original. Everybody's doing the same thing, and they expect me to respond. And I'm like, why? You're all the same. Every fucking last one of you guys you don't even realize you sound like 1,000 other people today.
So what would be different then?
I don't know. Be fucking original. Say something to make me laugh. Break the ice. Make me want to have a conversation with you. But I read every single message, and I will say this to my followers. Every message in my DMs, I read it. But if your page is, first of all, most of you guys have your page private. I'm not going to go out of my way to follow you back just to see who you are, because I have 1,000 other people who are public and I can just look at theirs, and somewhere along the way, if I wanted to see something, I'll find it.
Yeah.
But if you send me a message and all you said was hi, And then your next message is, hey, you're not going to respond. You got nothing. You're not getting anything from me because I'm not going to respond to 1,000 other messages.
So they got to just like, they got to hit you with a.
No, you got to get.
Do they
like,
hit you with a paragraph?
Okay, you know what's funny? No, and you know what? This guy sent me, and we became really good friends because of how he started it. And in the end, it just didn't work, you know, like it just wasn't. But he sent me the dog emoji, and he's like, my dog ran away into your DMs, you know. I'll be his messages, the way he set it up,
My
it looked like
dog ran
my
away
dog,
into your DMs.
yes,
Hello.
but it was funny, and it made me laugh the way that he said it. And I'm really bad with jokes, so I'm not even gonna kill it anymore. But it made me laugh, and I accepted the message, and then I responded, and I was like, thank you.
He
like,
was
I needed
original.
that laugh today. And that's, you know, I'll take people, and I will pay attention to their consistency and whether or not they're respectful. Because people will start off with like a hey beautiful and a hey this, and then it starts getting disrespectful.
Dick
so
pic.
not responding.
Like,
You know,
hey, beautiful. Hey,
no,
thank
that's
you.
usually the first thing.
Thank you. Dick pic.
Most
Bam.
people just do that right off the top.
Right off
They
the
don't
top,
even
they just
say
send you a
hello.
dick pic?
Yes, right off top.
Dick pic right away is crazy.
Dick pic. I get dick pics. I get people send me their paycheck stubs to show me how much they're making.
Paycheck stub and a dick pic is wild. Have you got that?
That's not together. No.
Not together? Okay. So there's going to be
Because the one
somebody
sending
there.
dick
There's
pics,
going to be
that's
somebody.
the one sending dick pics ain't
And
got
how
no
many
money.
people?
Oh, God.
And then there's how many people
But
that are
got-
messaging
but
me
got
their
15
profile picture.
Yeah. But got 15 subscriptions
That's
on
wild.
OnlyFans.
That's crazy.
So yeah, dating these days sucks, and that's why I always tell everybody online, I'm not on here to date. I'm on here for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
only.
stop sending fucking dick pics to women
I
unsolicited,
don't
you
wanna see
perverts.
them.
Look, man.
That
This-
bothers me.
it's-
That's weird.
Oh, what about getting a fucking pussy pic? Do you
We
like
talked
that?
about this. I've never experienced
I don't like that.
That'd be weird.
No,
Like,
I've never.
I opened my phone. It was just like vagina. I'm like, whoa! What the fuck?
I've never just got like bam pussy
I might
like.
be like,
But that's what
pussy
I'm
pic.
saying. That's how I get.
Yeah,
those
that.
pics.
But I could just imagine like even as a man if I just got like
hey,
30 DMs of just pussies.
you know
Like,
what?
I'll be like, what the
one
fuck?
One of them, I'm not gonna lie. I will respond, and I will be like, damn, I didn't know you went to Busy Bee today.
Wow.
Oh my god. He did not.
I'm a piece of shit. Like I said.
Wow.
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 You get one with, why
This
does
is-
it look like that?
Nah.
I'm a piece of shit, bro.
Why does it look like that? It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, but that's I could see. I think it would be
Wait, but I have a
exactly the same. Like, I think guys would feel the
Send
same
me-
way.
Send me. I'm not saying send me. I'm saying it like as if I wasn't like. Send me a titty pic first. I'll
Hello.
Send you, like, hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
You took your
Like snatch.
Yeah.
Like hell no.
Well, see, that's why I say
Send me
these guys,
something nice first. Shit.
guys that are sending that as like not even saying hi, not hello, not I don't even know these people from the next, and I'm
What if the
fucking
guy
looking.
sent you a balls pic?
I have gotten
Balls
them.
pic is crazy. They
I
send you
get
balls.
them. I get the whole fucking
No. Has
Hold on.
anybody just sent you a
No,
picture
hold on.
of just
I get
balls?
videos. I
No,
get
hold-
all
no.
kinds of
Crazy.
shit.
No, I
The
need-
whole fucking thing.
Do they fucking send you pictures of just balls?
I don't think I ever just got.
Alright, man, that just balls
Just
is
balls.
crazy,
Okay,
cuz.
has any-
I fucking
definitely
can't.
seen
Who?
those.
If a nigga sends a picture of just balls, he needs to go to jail forever.
First
Like,
of all,
put
they
that
should-
nigga away. This nigga sending a picture of just balls.
Wait, but why
Oh,
are they
fuck.
even sending the dick to begin with without even like knowing me at all?
So have
like
you
at
got it?
all?
No, that's wild.
I gotta ask that.
That's
I
wild.
gotta ask that. Has a nigga sent you an ass pic?
No, I've never gotten an ass pic.
Oh, niggas is
I
saying
have
if they
gotten
send
somebody
you
who sent me
balls
themselves-
or butthole is crazy, or balls and butthole wild,
You like this?
wild. Cancel fucking Christmas. Blow that nigga's house up. Call fucking President Trump to fucking literally kill that man, bro.
No.
Balls
He's not
and
gonna do
asshole.
What did he say? Grab her by the pussy?
No, but he didn't say send pictures of balls and asshole.
But if he's
Who
just
said
grabbing her
me
by the
asshole? I
thing-
just said I never got
No,
asshole.
I'm just saying.
Why
I'm
are you
saying
guys
Bao is
talking
crazy.
about assholes. I'm
Bao
so
and-
confused why the men are the ones talking about assholes right now.
No, I'm saying we're asking if anybody sent you that. So
No,
we just
but-
went on.
But I
said
left
we
it
went
at,
off of-
I left it at no, and you guys have been talking about assholes for like 5
because
minutes.
your DMs are very
No, they're wild. We should have
Wild.
an episode just on my DMs, and I'll collect them and put them all together. Oh my god, that's
This is
so
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want
Not
to see none of that
those,
shit.
but I get some.
But
Pineapple.
no, that's gay. No, but
Stop it.
seriously, so
No,
they
but
they
you gotta
send
be
you.
original. You have to be original. Tell me something that I've never heard, or or continue being respectful. Like honestly, if people are being respectful on my posts, like I have followers that are on there all
Then
the
you would
fucking time.
respond to them.
Yes, I always do try to engage in conversation with my followers because I feel like that's important anyways. Like
Of
why
course.
why do I have you there, right? If I'm not going to talk to you. But I'm not going to talk to everybody because that can just be emotionally draining. Sometimes I'm on there just to scroll. I don't have the fucking emotional capacity to sit here and take on conversations. And then you start one with one person, then another person wants to start with another person. And I got 97,000 followers. I'm not going to fucking sit there and answer all the DMs I get every day. Every time I refresh, there's another fucking message. I can't do that. I have a job. I got kids. I got a life. I got a lot of shit on my head. Things I got to do. And priorities. I got priorities. Instagram is just fucking
The
something
fact that they're
to pass
sending
time
you dick pics on Instagram is even wilder.
Yeah, they're
Like-
bold. They're bold.
Like on
with. Instagram
Instagram.
and TikTok. TikTok is where the other
TikTok's
crazy
even
ones-
crazier.
Oh,
TikTok
TikTok is where
Tik-
I have videos.
I don't have a
Oh, you
TikTok,
should
so
see the
TikTok gets
videos.
down like that.
I didn't know that.
I
You
didn't-
get kicked off for anything on TikTok.
No, I wish. My stalker hasn't gotten kicked off yet. He's been on there sending me shit 24/7, and they still haven't.
He sends you dick pics too.
He sent a whole video. I'm
Whoa,
not. I don't even
whoa.
want to get onto because that's I don't
Yeah,
wanna
but
talk
that's
about that.
crazy.
I'm not gonna give you, motherfucker, because I know you're watching. You're not gonna get that, but fuck him, anyways. But yeah, people send that type of shit on there. Disgusting motherfuckers.
That's crazy. Videos and shit
Wow.
too. That's wild.
Yeah,
It sucks to be
that's
a.
desperate right there.
It sucks to be a girl sometimes, man.
That's wild.
Because
bro.
guys just don't get
they
coochie
don't
pics.
They don't get.
we just don't get berated with coochie
crazy.
pics.
That'd be crazy.
A gang of coochie pics would be crazy.
But wait,
I
but
would
I
shut
feel
off
like
my
I've
phone if
had
you came to
guys
that.
tell me that they do get stuff. Like maybe not. I don't know how extreme, but I've
The
heard
most
guys
I've
say they
ever
get-
gotten is like a random titty pic, not like a random coochie pic. That's weird.
You got a random. I don't. Damn, what's wrong with me? Why
Well,
ain't no
this is
girls
a
want
long
to send
time
me a
ago,
random
bro.
titty pic?
Supposed to be a-
This is a long time
No,
ago.
I don't think anybody
First off,
should do. But
this is a long
damn.
time ago, and I used to hang out at the bar all the time. So
Oh, okay.
put two and two together.
So you were probably over there macking.
No.
He's like, not like that.
You don't kiss girls in Long Beach.
You don't kiss girls in Long Beach?
No.
Wow.
No.
I used
What do you do to them then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You're a liar.
No. Fuck you. I don't. Fuck that. Because 95% of them have been with either 2 or 3 of your friends.
Wow. Well, my friends?
it's just like
Not my
that.
friends. My friends go to church.
Yeah, all right.
And on that note,
On that note,
My friends do go to church.
yeah, I bet they do.
They do.
And then they're at the strip club right after.
It's Sunday.
That's fine.
The wings are cheap on Sunday. We
Dames
go
and
just.
Dames and Games has some really good steak and fries.
Do they still have dames and games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
there's
homegirl
still
works
Dames
there.
and Games.
Is there?
That place
Homegirl
has
works
really
there.
good food.
We should go and contribute to
Imagine
the single
doing a
women.
we could do a podcast.
I mean, the single mothers.
Yeah.
Single mothers.
Or single
all about
students
it.
trying to pay their loans.
Yeah, yeah.
You know it's fucked up,
College
though?
fund.
I'll go, but you know my rule already.
Yeah, you don't. Look, you don't even like strip clubs. Me and Marty could go.
I'm not throwing no ones at
I'm
nobody.
down for strip clubs.
Yeah, hell yes.
I think. It's then there's that whole other side of it. Women's body is beautiful.
Hell yes.
That's
You don't
fine
have
with
to
me,
be
but
like gay or
I-
anything. Like it's none of like all that. It's literally like a man's body. There's nothing beautiful about a penis at all. Nothing. And you guys don't really have anything else. Like I wouldn't look at an ass. I care less about asses. But a woman's body is beautiful.
I
So
did not
when
look
you
at my
look
ass.
at dancing, like to me, it's not that big of a deal. I think that once you become a mature adult, you can handle some shit like that, and you're not really worried about, oh my god, I see some titties.
Hello.
I think that's just the maturity
Me,
level of a
I
person.
just never liked giving money.
And it's a security thing because as a woman going into a strip club, you cannot be insecure, especially if you go with your man, because that
You're just
can
gonna
cause
be
some
mad.
issues.
You like, I would never. I've been in relationships where, you know, the girl that I was with would be mad that I'm going to the strip club, so I would just lie about it. But you know, as you get older, it's just like, all right, come on.
I mean, it's not an everyday thing once you get older, but at some point, like I did used to go with someone I was with, you know, and it was not, that was just our thing. And it just kind of like spiced things up for us when it was finally mom and dad time, you know what I mean? Like,
Spice. You gotta spice up the
Well,
relationship a little bit.
once you're married, I mean, you're supposed to do certain things to keep shit going. Like, if that's your forever, you're supposed to, you do kind of come out of the comfort
What are
zone.
certain things, Marty?
I say
what
whatever
are
you're
certain
comfortable
things?
with once you're in that relationship. Every relationship's different.
Is it pineapples or apples?
What? Hey, what? Listen,
Pineapples or apples?
listen, man.
I'm not even.
Listen,
Sorry.
you the freaky ass boy. Okay,
okay.
you the freaky ass boy, not me.
That's okay. I admit to it.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I do think, I believe that a woman and a man should both like cater
Secret,
to each other in that little area. Very much so. It's got to
No,
change.
yeah.
It can't stay the same. It's gonna
For
get
sure. You
dull
never,
and
yeah.
void
It can't
and
just be vanilla all the
Yeah,
time.
no.
No.
You can't just, yeah.
That's where the freak
You have to
Nick-
switch it up.
That's
I
where the
think
freak Nick comes out.
Because that's like 50% of a relationship, I think.
Sex?
Yes, absolutely.
50%?
I give it 50 because it's the intimate touch, it's the connection, it's the physical connection. And once you don't have that, I think a lot of the stuff starts to deteriorate.
I believe
I believe
that
Like,
sex.
because me, I
Understand
believe
that.
in giving my man massages after, you know, go to work and bust your ass, and when you come home, I'm gonna
that's
give you
where-
a fucking massage.
That's where I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
I don't like to be touched.
Well, see,
No,
and
I
again,
don't like to be
again
touched.
everybody shows their love differently, but like I'm the kind of person that I will cater to my man because I'm old school. So I will do all those.
Yeah,
that
I'm
extra
sorry.
Shit.
Like I'm the type that's gonna cook for you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna make
cook.
sure shit's
Yeah.
done.
No, I could.
See,
But at the end of the day,
I'll
no,
I'll
just give me
cook
10
too.
minutes.
I'll cook too, but I'm a big key cat. I'm a big key cat.
Yeah.
I'm a big key
Why are
cat.
you saying it like that? Stop.
Because that's who I am, okay? I'm a big key cat. So I want I want to be scratched.
man.
I want to be pet. Like have you ever seen a cat like and their owner and the cat's just like that's me. Like if you're not touching me when we're alone, I'm just going to like, man, like fucking touch me.
But remember,
Rub
like,
me.
but I'm also
You're
not a
fucking
cuddler.
needy.
Yeah, I'm a fucking cuddler.
See,
I'm
I'm
not.
not a cuddler, but I'll do like nice things for you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll-
fuck that.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
Like
that.
I don't like to be.
Come-
Give me my space, but I
Come
will
put your
spread
leg
it.
on me. Let's lay skin to skin.
I
Like,
can do
yeah.
it for a little bit.
For a little bit I could do it. Just
Oh
not-
yeah.
not
So
really-
I don't want it the whole night.
Like,
You gotta
I'm
be
not
like-
gonna
yeah.
sleep
you gotta
with
be
you
like-
touching me.
No.
Hell no.
At all.
Hell
Okay,
no.
so I'm
Ever.
all right. So
You gotta go. Or like,
so I'm kinda
sit on your
weird,
side.
right?
I don't even want to hear
I'm
that.
kind of weird. I'm kind of. See, here we go. Now I'm the weirdo. This is crazy. You guys turned me into the
You
weirdo.
brought
This
me
is
in.
crazy.
You did it yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Stop drinking.
Is this that is not gonna happen? So I'm just gonna stay weird. But anyway.
Story.
When I'm sleeping in the bed with someone that I'm with, I cannot be not touching them.
Oh, you're a fucking
Yeah, see, I
weirdo.
can't do that.
So say if you're sleeping right there and say you,
I would be so fucking
I'm
annoyed
snapping
if you
your
touched
hand.
me.
so
I would.
I'm
if
slapping
you're
my
on your
hand.
side, I'll be like this.
Yeah, see, oh,
Yeah.
no, don't touch
This
me.
what- this what I'm saying.
Oh, God,
I'll be
that
like-
would drive me crazy.
like-
I would have to leave. I could not sleep in this.
I would, yeah.
Slap your hand, bro.
No,
Yeah.
you just would
doing?
not have a relationship.
You would
at that
just
point.
have to like leave it there until I fall asleep and then move it.
That would be a
but
deal
You
breaker.
got
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah.
That's literally
Then
a deal breaker for me.
I can't.
I'd be like, all right, you gotta go.
Hell
Yeah, I got to. If you're in my bed,
I have actually put like the body pillow in between me and someone I was dating, and I was like,
That's
"Do
wild.
not cross go." Like once it was
Yeah.
done, it was done, and then it was like, "All right, cool, good night, stay."
But I don't want to. I just need
Don't
to.
come over here.
I just need to touch you. That's I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You know what that is? Mama's boy syndrome.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
You're on
Probably.
the nipple too.
But my mom, she wasn't like that. Like, she didn't hug me, bro.
You have nothing.
Mom
but
did
women.
not hug. She
But
still
you
don't
got-
hug me.
It's
crazy.
You got nothing but women. You were babied like a fucking.
They did
little-
not hug me like they weren't. Of course, they like cooked for me. They had to do a lot of shit for me, you know. But as far as like, you know, hugging me and shit or showing me love like that, yeah, what?
Are watching this and they're like,
They know.
"Lying piece
They
of
know.
shit."
They know. It's all stems from my mom. Not, bro. If we try to hug our mom right now, she'll be like this. What do you want? Like, she
you know
does
what?
that all the time.
What's
Like,
crazy is my mom has always been very lovable. There's times like there's.
that's
still
why you
times
don't like
that
that
I'm like-
shit.
I'm like, stop. But the thing is she'll do the same thing if we go try to give her a hug or something just randomly. She'll be like, "What do you want?" And it's
I'm the
like
same way with my
I look at her. I look at
Because
her.
they
And
don't do
sometimes
that all
I'm
the
like, "What? Damn! I just want to say I love you. Fuck." But then sometimes there's some.
Most
But,
of
hey,
the time, if my dad knew, if I said daddy, it was like, how much?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I was like, daddy.
My
And
girl
he's like,
called me daddy. It's like,
No, I don't say that.
What do you
No, I don't
want?
call no
What
man
do you
daddy.
want?
Let's get that straight. I said too
what
much.
do you want?
It was
Yeah,
like,
if I ever
daddy.
heard somebody say "daddy," I know it's gonna come with a fucking price tag on the back of it.
Yeah.
Be
My
like,
dad, but I was
"Ah."
spoiled. I was spoiled. My
See,
dad
I'm
always
glad I
spoiled me.
don't have a girl now. Because I do not need that. Because
You
I'd
don't
be the
have
one to be
one
like,
yet.
all right, what do you want?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep having the sex, it's gonna happen.
And then you'll have a
I'm
girl.
all up for it. I want a girl. That's why I wanted the first two times.
Speak
Didn't
it
happen.
into existence.
I
It's
did
gonna
both
happen.
times.
Good.
Did it both times.
He's
Didn't
gonna
work.
have another
Oh.
boy for sure.
My mom
Oh, you
had
wanted
my
it
mom
right
had
the
all
time.
boys, so I think I'm gonna get screwed with all boys. My little brother will end up the one that has the girl. Fucker.
Yeah, I can see that. He's
'Cause you know
wild.
what? You know
He's
what's crazy?
wild.
Yeah, but it's crazy because if I have another boy, I'm not getting my haircut anymore. I'm gonna become a barber.
Yeah.
'Cause
Getting
haircuts
a
right now
fucking
is
haircut
crazy.
is crazy.
Bro.
Oh my God.
$40, $40.
50, all the way up to
Yeah.
50 some people.
50?
Do you realize how
Yes.
much
You
I
be paying 50 for his cut?
One
Mine's
time
just
I did
45.
because I took him somewhere and I
Yours
didn't have
is
a choice.
45?
I get one every week.
Damn,
Yeah, once a week.
that's yeah.
And then you get the boys twice a month, bro. That's $160 just for us three.
Wait, but all these.
Well,
kids
me
are
just
becoming
getting a lineup
adults
is
now.
$20, so
Yeah, but I cut.
and
my
that's
hair.
just a lineup.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, just a lineup.
yeah, but
$20
But what
every week.
Oh, no.
What? Every week? Every Thursday or Friday?
Let's see. There
Well,
goes.
see, I'm grateful because my son's letting his hair grow out now, and all these little kids that he knows from school are becoming little barbers. So now we kind of went
Tell
from
him, do not
paying-
let those little fuckers
No,
kill
wait, but the
his hair.
last little kid that did his hair did a really good job. And I even told him, I said, if I take you, because he's been going to these other kids and he just looks the same when he comes out. And I'm like, that's not a haircut and I'm not paying for that. And it wasn't $50 either. It's like $20 or whatever. And then this last kid charged $15, which I thought, hey, for $15, if you want to go test it out, I said, if you come back though looking the same way you went in, I'm not doing this shit no more. Tell your dad to pay for that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he came out and I was like, okay, for $15, not bad. Little boy's like only 13 years old.
Okay.
He hooked him up.
Okay.
So I was like, you know,
Shout out to the hustler.
yeah.
There's
He
a
goes,
lot of them, bro, that they cut
13.
inside a gang of them on TikTok. They're cutting in the bathroom, on the
As they
toilet, in the
should, though.
toilet.
You know what I'd love to see is that these little kids are doing something.
Trying to make some bread.
Yeah,
off
you're
of-
doing
Thank
that at
you,
a
Mom.
young age. At a young age, that's how it should
And
be.
that's why I'm happy my mom did what she
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
did. When my
love
mom
that
started
kids
singing,
are-
I wanted multiple Jordans just for the start of school. She was like, "Nah, motherfucker, you gonna go to work then?" But I had everything I wanted. There was not anything I didn't want that I didn't have.
You know,
Yeah, I was hustling for my shit.
I wish I was going to concerts back then. I would have went to everything.
I was hustling and working though. I had my first job at 11, cleaning up down there at Portugal. After
everybody worked for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll clean up
Yeah.
after the little paisas that when
You
they
know,
would have their
that's-
parties on
that's
Sundays.
how I
I
get
worked
most
there
of my
too at
jobs.
16.
Yeah.
Or no, 15.
That's
was
how I
the
get most of my
permit.
jobs, bro.
What?
Because if I go to a restaurant and they're like, "Yeah, we run fast pace," I'll be like, Fast paced. Yeah, all right. How many people you guys serve a night? 300. I go, and then they'll look at my resume and they go, oh, you'll be fine. And I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be nothing. This is a cakewalk. Relax.
See,
pals.
you know, and this is where I realized that I really do make bad choices because I was really spoiled living
we
at
go.
home. But I started working at a young age, but I moved out at like 18, and then I like chose to struggle.
Fuck that. My mom always told me.
Which is crazy, but like I
It's not.
to,
It's
like-
not crazy because it shapes you.
Yeah.
No, it definitely did.
You
It also made me
you got to
very
struggle.
different
You
than
got to
my
struggle to
brothers.
learn.
Like I realize
Yeah.
I'm very different than my brothers who stayed home and like lived at home until they were like in their early 20s. But
Because
I
now
hear
you could go and
everybody-
get it whenever you need to, right?
Yeah, and I know I can do it on my own, but I almost feel guilty that I had it and I walked away from it, and I hear about people who didn't have it, and I'm like, you know what I mean? But maybe
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
wanted to be more normal, I guess, in my own mind. Like I had friends from the projects and I lived in PV and I didn't care.
Yeah.
And I got harassed by the cops and why aren't you up in PV? You don't belong down here. And I was like, these are people. They're
These are my
friends.
friends,
Like,
yeah.
you know, you don't get to tell me who the fuck I'm going to hang out with, you know? And so I had a lot of
How
those
many
like
times you get
random.
pulled over and fucking PV and they're asked the exact same question. What the fuck you doing up here? You're supposed to be down there. Like, damn, motherfucker.
It was
Shout out
crazy.
to Kenny. Us going up to Kenny's house, man. We lived there.
Yeah, but see,
we
that,
lived
that was
there.
different. They couldn't fuck with us.
Yeah, we lived there.
As long as we got
I'm
behind
like,
the gate,
what?
we were good.
Look, my
But it's
name. My
funny
name's
because-
on this right
I
here.
hate to, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even. They'd just be like,
They
like,
they
go
would
ahead,
know.
Go ahead.
They would know. Yeah.
But it's funny because even before that, I had been up there to the homie's house and we badass kids again.
Yeah, of course. Arrest. I
UCLA
would,
fan.
I would arrest you for sure.
UCLA
If I was a
fan.
cop, I would arrest you.
UCLA fan. Pete Carroll lives right next door, and this is Pete Carroll, Reggie Bush prime. Went and jumped on his car and pissed on his car.
What? You pissed on Pete Carroll's car?
Yeah, pieces of shit. We were drunk. There was like 4 of us, 5 of us.
Wow.
All UCLA fans.
Damn, I wish I was there. I would have hit one of you guys before you guys jumped me.
It's crazy because the only reason it ended up happening, again, 16, 17 years old, we were over here doing beer bongs with Jaeger. So, drunk Nick.
Wow.
I pissed on the homie. I peed in the homie's fucking sink because I couldn't find the toilet. The way his house was built was crazy, bro. And then when I woke up the morning, still couldn't find the toilet. Finally found it, and I was like, why is your toilet hitting? He was like, so my dad built it. I was like, this is fucking crazy, bro. I looked for it for like 20 minutes last night.
Why didn't you just go outside?
I did, bro. I was so drunk I couldn't find outside. Jaeger
You
bombs.
couldn't find outside.
No.
He
That's
used to,
pretty bad.
yeah. He used to get faded.
It
Hated
was
him.
worse at 16.
I hated
because
him.
You know how much fucking alcohol I can consume?
Yeah. Yeah. I
woke up and didn't even realize where I was at. That was the fucked up part.
How old were you the first time you drank?
Ooh, 15. No.
you
Yeah,
guys are
15.
crazy. I know you started young too.
Very young.
You
Dick,
guys
it
are
was
crazy.
Pedro High football games.
What
No,
the fuck does that mean?
I
I went to the same school.
You played though. You weren't on the same.
Yeah,
with
that's
us.
true.
Faderade. H2O.
Faderade is crazy.
Bro, when they started
I've never heard the term.
Gatorade?
They're putting liquor in Gatorade. That's
Well,
crazy.
I did that.
Or we would go to April
junior
Park.
high. I
You did that in junior high?
I used to
Damn,
take
that's
my dad's
crazy.
vodka.
It's
I used to take my dad's vodka and I
all
would put it in
coming out
water
now.
bottles and we would make screwdrivers at school.
What the fuck?
12, 13 years old.
Marty,
Parents are not
hold on,
here
wait,
now,
wait,
so I do
wait.
not, you know,
First of
can't
all,
get in trouble.
hold on, wait.
Screwdriver.
Wait a fucking minute.
When
No,
you around Puerto Ricans, everybody was drinking at
No.
a young age.
Marty
And
said
that's how it
13 with a
started.
shake at
no.
school.
Wait, exactly. This is
And
what
somebody
I
stole
wanted
my
to get to.
shit.
No, you are 12 years old. Bartending for you and your friends?
Well, it was very limited friends that were allowed to know that I had it, but yes, and then some girls,
Limited is what? 2, 3?
there was like 2. There was
Okay,
2 people,
2.
like my close
So, so there was 3 little girls drinking screwdrivers. What? That you were making?
Wait, well, yes. So it was just a small little water bottle because Then like a dumbass.
So
why did I
what'd you
not
do with the
realize-
orange juice? Like, how'd you do it?
No, I would buy the orange juice at school, and then we would go in the bathroom and we would just like pour the
Liquor and the orange
cups.
juice.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Wait,
This is
and then-
like what we
and
do as
then-
adults at a concert.
No,
like,
I know. Wait, and
No,
then
we were doing that at Pedro
I got
too.
jacked though too. Wait, so someone jacked me because one day I brought a bottle that was like this big, and you know those big old water bottles. But my dumbass. Okay, so I was putting water in my dad's vodka, like he wasn't gonna notice something was wrong. But I was like
Put it in the
12,
fridge
so
and it
how did
froze.
Pops
I
is
know,
like, one of
right?
my kids is stealing from me. I just don't know
You
which
know what,
one
with
yet.
it being clear,
Yeah,
I just
it's
didn't
the
think
one-
that all the way through. I wasn't the youngest, I was the
Shoot.
middle.
That's still not
It's not But anyways,
Oh
I
my
got
god,
jacked.
I'm the middle child.
This is crazy.
And I'm definitely the black sheep of my family. let
You
me
know
tell
what?
you.
My sister Ophelia is the middle child, and I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. That's why she's my favorite.
She's my
We
favorite
can
too.
relate. It's really a thing.
Yeah.
Because
My mom
no,
says it's not.
honestly,
Oh,
but
it's
she-
so a thing.
Yeah.
she is the greatest, fucking most inappropriate person ever.
That's why we
Shout out to my sister Ophelia because she is really the greatest. Like if we're at a funeral and everything's serious, I couldn't sit next to her. I couldn't because she's gonna say some shit that's gonna make me laugh. I know it. She's foul and she knows it. Like, yeah, she says out of pocket shit all the time.
That's my little brother. Nick will say some out of pocket shit.
Yeah.
And I'll have to laugh. Like, shut up, stupid.
Shut the fuck up.
Why are you doing that? We're supposed to be quiet.
Stop it. You gotta pinch him like our
But
parents
he's
used to do
But
us.
he's always done that since he was little. Like when my mom would try to take us to church, he would be like, I know how we could get out of here early. And I'd be like, Dad, don't do it. And he'd start acting a fool. I'd be the one like, stop, fool, you're gonna get us in trouble. I want that carne asada on the way home, nigga. You fucking up my meal.
Man, I'm trying to get some food.
Oh God. But yeah, I think that's just all childhood trauma.
We all got it. It's just different.
Oh, God.
We got to deal with it, guys. We got to deal with our childhood trauma. And I think,
And
you know
that's-
what?
We make good conversation about it. Let it out.
I
That's what it
think,
is.
I think that's what we're going to do on our next episode.
Childhood trauma. Fuck.
Childhood trauma.
Eee.
And we're going to end that on
And
we're
on
going to
that
end it
note.
on that note. You know,
Shh Talk episode 34.
wild
Body
one.
was in the building and it was a wild one.
It was
It
a
was today. It
wild
was
one.
today.
Man Loco as always.
It started off crazy.
Well, you can
Fuck
tell
you
I'm
guys.
getting more comfortable.
Oh,
It
yeah.
took me a minute. I just got to get more comfortable.
I like how Marty went with that in the beginning though.
Yeah,
That's
she's
nice
a
of
dick.
her.
I
She's a
mean-
dick. Found out today.
It's this
Found
thing,
out.
People sending me dick pics. It does something to you.
You turned into a dick.
It happens.
Stop sending her dick pics. She's turning into a dick.
Hey, it is what happens.
Wait, but I said I was an asshole and nobody sends me assholes. So how does that work?
Don't fucking say that. Watch somebody send it. Yep. Don't. You better not fucking send them to me.
And he'll be in the description.
You better not fucking send them to
At
me.
Manlope.
I don't play that shit.
With two C's.
I don't play that shit, cuz.
MANLOCC.
Don't send me none of that shit. I don't
send
play
me
that.
Neither, motherfuckers.
Don't fucking send me
That's
that.
talk. Good looking.